Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and you can see by the results, we're pretty much right back where we started from. All tied after the first 4 games. Game 5, always a critical one. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Texas Rangers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Brett Anderson gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat, just comes out and grinds every single game. We'll see what he does in this one.
Ready on 1 and 2. It's sharply toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
It's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he reaches for one out of his zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
One out and a runner on second base. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Even for a veteran pitcher, big games like this will bring out the butterflies. He's going to need to settle in here, really work on getting a ground ball.
Lonnie Chisenhall steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And, you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Reyes relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Carlos Carrasco has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Yan Gomes, he's behind the plate. Yanimal, that's what they like to call him. Very good back there. Not only does he have the good physical attributes, but he's very good at calling a game, kind of leading his pitching staff. We'll see how he does in this one.
Towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Joey Gallo will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Shot towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw takes off on him.
Whoa!
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this is certainly the danger of a snap throw. This is pretty much all arm, and from a side angle like this, it's not always easy to hit a moving target over there at first, and sure enough, he fires this one right down the line.
Marcos Casilla will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Second and third, 2 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Rougned set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. 3 runs already home here. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 error in the inning and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Arlington. Texas is out in front 3-0. Yan Gomes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Lined back over second, and a base hit here to open up the second.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Parker. 1 down.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Into the box now, Giovanni Urshela. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Taken high and deep to right. Parker ranging back, still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series. And the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Well, this guy had settled in and was just cruising along until this point, working carefree on that 3-0 lead. But one slip here and it's going to cost him. Now all of a sudden, that lead shrinks down to just a single run.
In now, Caden Leach. Hard liner toward short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Angel Ojeda takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Casilla will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Francisco Lindor will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 3 and the Indians 2. Frank Lockwood. And you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Brantley going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Stepping in, Jose Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Charlie Blackmon comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
Sent on the ground out to second. Lindor right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, it's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive in a run on the ground ball, but you also move that other guy over to third base.
Joey Gallo digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Eric Hosmer rides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rangers lead this one 7-2. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Patrick Connolly is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Well, this is what happens when you allow that leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, catcher,
Yan Gomes strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3 and 2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Into the box, Carlos Santana hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
now batting.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
In now, Giovanni Urshela. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. And he's up over 50 already.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gallo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 7 and the Indians 4. Marcos Casilla digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Good battle. Count remains full. He's set, and the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. On the ground to third. Urshela is up with it, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
In now, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Frank Lockwood. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rangers set down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Leading off the inning, Caden Leach, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Standing in now, Angel Ojeda. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners on first with one down. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. And he misses with it, ball four. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. In now, Patrick Connolly. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the series as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Well, this was just a no-win situation to begin with. This is the absolute wrong guy you want to face with the bases loaded. It's no fun facing him with the bases empty. He unloads on this one.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Cole Hamels is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be two. The second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Rangers 7. Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Reyes. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And it's a flying start to the inning for the Rangers. It's a leadoff triple.
Center fielder number 8, Lorenzo.
And it always helps when you can get a little production out of that number 9 spot in your lineup. He gives them a spark to start the inning with a leadoff triple.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
All even now, 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall has it in his tracks, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will be a sac fly and an RBI, and believe it or not, we are all tied up again.
And after the leadoff triple, and this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You're a goner.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This is on the ground over to first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Carlos Santana will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Giovanni Urshela steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hamels has his sign. 1-1 on its way. Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Standing in now, Caden Leach. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Stepping in now, Angel Ojeda. Hit in the air out to left field. Casilla is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Francisco Lindor digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
That's a nice job that time down there at third. He read that right away, and he's able to come in and score that time on the wild pitch to the backstop.
Two out here and a runner at second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
Indians forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Rangers 8. Zach McAllister is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Eric Hosmer will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
That's a late swing here on a fastball, but he still squares it up pretty good. If he gets this thing just a little higher, this might be 2 bases. Instead, it's just right into the third baseman's glove.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box now, Marcos Casilla to short. Connolly has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Michael Brantley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Patrick Connolly will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the fourth inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Hamels is ready. 3-0 on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 9-8. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Urshela backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's a spot where he's probably looking for something hard again, but instead they change up on him, get him out in front a little, and all he can do is pop it straight up.
Frank Lockwood steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. On the ground up the middle, Connolly ranges to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Rangers set down in order. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Luke Jackson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Luke Jackson.
Yan Gomes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman,
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Toward left center and fairly deep. Kane going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Throw won't get him.
Oh, you got to respect the opposite field power when this guy comes to the plate. His arms are just so strong. And watch him right here. It looks like he's basically just flipping this one the other way, but he's got plenty of height on it, and it darn near gets out of here.
Keone Kela is going to have his work cut out for him here.
number 50, Keone Kela.
Giovanni Urshela will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third.
That's RBI number 3 for him in the ball game right there. Thought he might have a shot at 4, but that second runner winds up holding on at third base.
Caden Leach ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Maybe kind of an unconventional way here to score that run from third, but it's going to work out. This is not a squeeze play. He's trying to beat this one out, but it's going to work exactly like a squeeze play. They get that out at first, but they cannot prevent that run from coming in to score.
Standing in now, Angel Ojeda. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Swing, strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hot shot to third. Gallo comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Francisco Lindor digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pickoff move to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Indians 11 and the Rangers 8. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Leach sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
1-1, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the pitching needs to hold serve. They're down 11-8. Jake Diekman will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jake Diekman.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 23.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Michael Brantley stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Patrick Connolly gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe as they remain in front 11-8. Samuel Balladares is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Samuel Balladares.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Marcos Casilla will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Striding in to start the 9th, Lonnie Chisenhall, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Big rip at the 3-0 sinker, but he didn't get it. 3-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
To short, hit hard. Reyes Scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Yan Gomes. He singled his last time up. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Reyes ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
In now, Carlos Santana. And he takes a called strike two. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they remain in front 11-8. Rougned Odor will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Allen has the target. Here's the 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lindor gloves it, and a rather easy first out.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Frank Lockwood will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. One and 2, here it comes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here's a high pop-up. Urshela coasts under it. 2 down.
And he can work in the zone with a lot of effectiveness because he's got enough giddy-up on that fastball that these hitters just can't get on top of it.
Jose Reyes makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 11-8. Good night from Arlington.
The final line.